Hey everyone, TheShuffleBuffle here with another episode of my career mode, and we are in the final episode in this season of my Swansea career mode. So we've got, first of all, Manchester United away. So we are first by something like 2 points, maybe one. So we do really need to be winning these games that are coming up now. I believe we have 2 games in this episode. So we get off to a good start against Man United, Coker in with a nice finish after a header down from Delafeu. So we obviously, it's a good way to start is to get a goal. I mean, it's 20th minute, so it's not exactly an early goal, but it'll do, so it's 30 minutes even. So that'll do for now. But we go into half time as 1-0. We are pretty much all over them so far. But Man United in this series especially has been a very jammy team for us. We've lost against them twice, and that is after being up before them anyway. So this is just something I want to show. Essentially, we should probably score there with Dyer, but then they end up counter-attacking after Jadson somehow doesn't get to that. Williams, I'm trying to close him down, accidentally choose Chico, who then leaves space open for Van Persie, but I tackle him and the ball actually flicks up, and it's a really nice volley from Van Persie to put it past the keeper, but the BS is ridiculous. How he's managed to flick that ball up is incredibly annoying. But I mean, a draw is not too bad against Man United, especially since we are away. But unfortunately, that's actually not how it ends. Man United comes steaming up, and Valencia manages to get in there with his right boot, sticking it right onto the ball and putting that past the keeper into the back of the net. So unfortunately, that ends 2-1. I'm also not sure what this celebration thing's all about, because they didn't win anything. That was just a normal Premiership game. There's one game left in the Prem to choose who comes first. So as you can see, it's a pretty even game. So that is quite annoying. If we had won that, we would have basically automatically won the Prem at that point, but unfortunately we need to win our next game against Fulham. We are 1 point ahead of Arsenal, 2 points ahead of Spurs, and as you can see at the moment it looks like Reading, Aston Villa and Norwich are going down unless Southampton lose, and Norwich managed to snag a win because they have got a worse goal difference than Southampton. But if we draw and anybody else wins, they go ahead of us, I believe, unless maybe it's Tottenham, in which case they'll still win because we have quite a bad goal difference in comparison to the other teams around us. So we are playing against Fulham at home, so this is a game where I knew I had to win this to make sure that we won the Prem. And Coker in the 18th minute with a superb goal there, manages to stop, somehow get a nice dribble to put it into a bit more space, and then shoots it into the right side of the goal past the keeper. I think they've got Jaskalainen, but I'm not 100% sure. So we go into half time looking at them match facts, and yeah, we've been all over them, but possession's been 50-50. But I was pretty sure that we would win this game just due to how the first half went down. I mean, I did have more sort of good possession than them, meaning that more in their half, but Rodiega got substituted on, and his first touch that was, and he manages to get an assist for Brian Ruiz there, which was incredibly annoying since he had literally just come on. But we managed to keep the ball here in their half. Kelvin with a lovely run, and Dyer here smashes it with his left foot past who I believe is Jaskalainen, but I'm not 100% sure. So it's a good finish there from Dyer, meaning we are 2-1 up now. If we can just keep it like this, then we've sealed the Premiership, which is a incredible feat in our first season on world class with Swansea. And Delafeu smashes it into the back of the net in the 90th minute to make sure that we get that win, we get that Premiership. It is coming to Swansea. First first season back in the Premiership, and we managed to in fact win the Prem, which is a wonderful feat, especially for this Welsh team. And here we go, the celebrations going on. Chico Dyer especially should be celebrating a lot because he has been influential for us, an absolutely beast of a player. He's actually one of the top scorers in the Prem, but he's obviously our top scorer as well. Cochran probably would have been up there as well, but unfortunately he came in the January transfers. But he has also been very much a beast for us, an absolute animal up front there, alongside Dyer and Delafeu. Delafeu's been getting more assists than anything else, but he's managed to get a goal in this, and once again actually we get 3 of our front men scoring in the same match. So apparently we get 12.6 mil for winning the Prem. Thought it'd be slightly more, but whatever, you know, I'll take it. Turns out Spurs managed to just slip by Arsenal with a win, so I think Arsenal probably managed to draw. So that means that we would have come second, I believe. So I'm just going through some of the stats here. +4 for Butland, +3 Williams, +1 Callas, +2 for Chico. You can read, I'm sure, but as you can see, we've got a load of good rating pluses here, especially Dyer, Cochran, Fred, who has been with us from the start. Fred, Bartley's gone up +3, which is odd because he hasn't played much. Pablo Hernandez also hasn't played much. He's in awful form and morale, so I am thinking of selling him, as well as Routledge, because Routledge has stated he isn't happy here. Mark Gower there with a -4, and Monk I think also has a -4. Yep. And there we go, that is how it's finished. 24 wins, 9 draws, 5 losses, 61 goals for, and 30 goals away. A goal difference of 31, which is actually exactly the same as Spurs, but they've got 1 less goal and 1 less goal against them. So it does seem like that win was necessary to win the Prem. I do believe so. I'm not 100% sure how the rules work there, since the goal difference is essentially exactly the same. So we got notices coming in saying that some of the players that we've loaned have gone back to their clubs. So the first one is Jonathan de Guzman, noting also that player contracts are expiring, but most of the players that have expired contracts, I don't really want them, so I'm just going to let them run to the end. So here we're going to try and purchase Kelvin, which I believe was 6 million, just because he's been a great player for us, and I thought he'll develop well alongside Fred, and it'll be a good rotation between the two, and basically just a good player to have in our centre mid position. So these are all the people who have just 2 months left, and I think I don't really want them, so I'm willing to let them go on a free. Doesn't bother me. Kelvin goes ahead and accepts that, which means that we now have him into our squad full time. 75 overall, and only 20 years old, so he's going to develop quite well. So, end season. So we've got the Manager of the Season award, no surprises there, bringing Swansea into that Premiership, and the Champions League next year, which should be very exciting. Danny Pacheco obviously gone back to Liverpool. Some players returning from loan to us. Loveridge, and I think I didn't see the last name, I think it was something like Sheehan. And excellent. So the management just telling me that we have done brilliantly, and they expected worse, I imagine, is what they expected. So we're just gonna go ahead and load up the end of the season. Just loading still. So Nicola Muru demonstrating maturity and decision-making ability beyond his mere 18 years of age. Nicola Muru has not gone unnoticed among followers of Cagliari. I was reading that. So yeah, essentially we're just now waiting for the season to go ahead, and finish and start up our new Season 2 of Swansea City Career Mode, and there we go. So we are coming to the end of the episode. This has been Chef Buffle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.